In the violent shaking of the ground, a huge monster emerged from the ground, and the previous snake was just a tentacle in its mouth. The man quickly fired his gun, but it was ineffective against the monster. The two turned around and ran away, and the monster chased them into the ground. During their escape, the two of them discovered a flood prevention water tank ahead. They had intended to jump over it, but the tank was too wide for them to jump over and they fell directly into it. The man thought he was going to be finished, but he didn't expect the sink to be repaired with cement. The monster hit the cement and died. The two of them couldn't believe it and watched the scene. After confirming that the monster was really dead, the man crazily mocked the monster, only to be scared by the sudden appearance of the girl. Afterwards, the uncle used a stick to dig up the monster's body. The girl was shocked to look at the monster's body and compared her own test data. She guessed that the abnormal data in the town was due to the presence of a monster underground. This monster relied on perception and action, and its head was a weak point. There were also 3 larger ones, and the seismic instrument showed fluctuations in the signals of 4 positions, with the lowest value in this area. The girl suggested immediately returning to the town to report the news, but as soon as the words fell, the machine began to fluctuate again, and the second monster came to seek revenge. The 3 of them hit on a stone, trying to repeat their old trick, but the monster was very clever and guarded below without colliding. The 3 of them were trapped for a day and a night. The girl proposed using a pole to jump to a car 15 meters away and demonstrated first effortlessly jumping onto another stone. The uncle looked at feasible and picked up a pole to jump over lightly like a girl, but he didn't control the strength well and was blown back by the wind. The man next to him watched, took a run, and jumped straight over. The uncle refused to admit defeat and also followed the man's method to jump over. So, the 3 of them jumped over stone by stone until they saw the car. When the uncle arrived at the last stone, the 3 of them discussed jumping over together to avoid the appearance of monsters and separate them. As soon as the 3 of them got into the car, the girl got into the driver's seat through the rear window and tried to start the car. At the same time, their movements also attracted the monster. The monster stretched its tentacles to pull the person down, but was deflected by a punch from the man. The monster's huge body kept shaking the car, and the man picked up an oil can and smashed it on the monster's head. At this moment, the other tentacle of the monster stared at the girl and directly broke through the glass, reaching in. In a critical moment, the girl directly pressed the accelerator with her hand, started the car, and left here.